Hey, what's going on guys? And today we are doing a tier list video. Now, I haven't done one of these before, so I don't know how well this is going to do. Bit different to my usual style of video. I'd normally just go and play zombies and that'll be a lot. But today we are ranking all of the Call of Duties ever made. Well, almost all of them. Obviously the big red one and all of that aren't in this list, but this is the main Call of Duty games. So, as we start off with Call of Duty 1. Not groundbreaking, to be fair. Didn't do much for the first-person shooters at the time, as bloody Medal of Honor was the greatest thing to grace the scene. Rising Sun was my favourite game for many years, and at the time, me, Kane, my young friends, we would sit there, split-screen sniping each other with Springfields on that game. Fucking banging game. But Call of Duty didn't actually do much. The campaign was alright. It wasn't a bad game, but it was nowhere near Medal of Honor's legendary prowess at the time. Medal of Honor was so good. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a C, because it's not shit, okay? It's pretty decent. It's not shit, but it didn't have the multiplayer yet. It wasn't really Call of Duty. It didn't have its own identity yet. But with the release of Call of Duty 2, it started to have its own identity. It expanded it made a new story for the Call of Duty franchise. Obviously, the story was very good. The campaign was very good in Call of Duty 2. I really actually enjoyed it. The multiplayer in Call of Duty 2 is very good, actually. There was the first one they added multiplayer in, and for the PS2, which I played this on, you had to have this special expansion port that you put in the back to connect to the internet. You guys today with your PS4s won't know nothing about this shit. But that's what we had to do. And my friend Kane had one of these, and we played. I only ever played a few games of multiplayer on this game, but I remember it was some of the most fun I've ever had. It was insane. But it was very good. It was groundbreaking. It added in multiplayer. For that reason, I've got to give it the A tier. It didn't have customization. Obviously, you could choose what guns you had. It didn't have a lot of customization. It didn't have a lot of weapons, but was very groundbreaking for the time. It had multiplayer. Medal of Honor didn't have multiplayer. Medal of Honor was solo and split screen if you wanted to play each other, but Medal of Honor was nowhere near this, and it was a huge advancement in first-person shooters. So for that reason, I've got to give it an A tier, just for innovation. Call of Duty 3, while it was a good game and I loved the campaign, the multiplayer really just saw a few more guns added. It didn't have like a lot of customization like you see today with extra extended mags and all that jazz.
You like jazz?
But it had extra guns added, which was, I'd say, well needed to balance the game of multiplayer. The campaign also, solid campaign, but by this point, Call of Duty was kind of oversaturated with World War II games. But for the reasons, it didn't really innovate, so I'm going to give it a B on the tier list. I'm going to give it a B. It is under Call of Duty 2, because Call of Duty 2 innovated multiplayer. Now, that's one of the biggest aspects about Call of Duty. So yeah, for that reason, Call of Duty 3 is in B tier. It was a very solid game. I had it on the Wii with the motion controls, and let me tell you, I thought it was fucking amazing. It wasn't, looking back on it, but I loved it to pieces. I loved this game. Now, coming into Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4, bloody hell. It's elite. No words. Captain Price, a brilliant story, all new guns. We had modern weapons. You don't understand. At the time of Call of Duty 4's release, all we had was World War II guns, World War II guns. We wanted some refreshment, and that's what we got with Call of Duty 4. And the multiplayer was improved so much. We now had perks. We now had customization a little bit on the weapons. You could add a scope maybe, or a suppressor, or little things, little things. To your guns and stuff to make them slightly more usable. Obviously, this is where sniping really began with the M40, and a lot of great memories have been had on this game. And there was a lot of new game modes added in Call of Duty 4. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but they were brilliant, and they innovated a lot. It was one of the most innovative games, I could say, except for the next one on this list, which is World at War. Again, elite. Fucking class game, right? Introduced zombies, which is my personal favourite mode of all time. And the story, the bloody campaign for this game, fucking unprecedented. I don't care. One of the best campaigns ever. The last mission, where you're the Russians, right, and you're pushing towards the Reichstag, and you have to get into it. It's a 2-part mission. One part's just getting there and then getting inside it. The most intense fight in a campaign I've ever had. Viktor Reznov, great character. The story in the campaign in World at War, second to none. The multiplayer, I can give you that, wasn't as good as Call of Duty 4's. It was still playable. It was an improvement on Call of Duty 3, but Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare multiplayer, better, I can say that. But Zombies mode introduced, one of the best game modes of all time. They couldn't even release Kino on it because they were scared that it was going to disrupt the next Call of Duty because it was so good. But yeah, this is probably the start of the peak of Call of Duty in my opinion. But Call of Duty World at War, elite status. Now the next game in the franchise, Modern Warfare 2, also elite game. This is the golden era, in my personal opinion, golden era of Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I'm saying this about all of them. Really good campaign, and I mean really good. When Shepard goes wrong, Shepard betrays you, you can feel that betrayal. Even at the time when I wasn't old playing this game, but I wasn't really taking notice of the story at the time. Obviously, I've replayed it now, but like I didn't take notice of the story. And when Shepard betrays you, was like, this guy's a cunt. I fucking knew he was. And then at the end, when you throw a knife him in the eye, oh, fantastic story. And it expands upon the first one. The multiplayer in the second one, even better. And then the quickscope community, the sniping community started to ramp up the intervention green screen. The most overused sniper ever. I don't know. Modern Warfare 2 is something different. The multiplayer in this game, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best. In my opinion, it is the best multiplayer in any game. Campaign was also very good. It didn't really have a third mode. I think it had missions, not missions, Spec Ops or something. But you didn't do much. I think it was just little drills and stuff. It wasn't little side missions. I never really played that much. The next game, fucking hell, Call of Duty Black Ops. Now I'm going to give this the S tier. Don't scream and shout. Yes, yes, I know. Yep. Zombies in Black Ops, my favourite. Personally, I think Black Ops was the best for zombies. Black Ops and Black Ops 2 were the best for zombies in my personal opinion. But I like Black Ops Zombies. The zombies in this game expanded on World at War, made it even better, and was really refreshing with a really good multiplayer. With new Cold War guns instead of using the modern guns. So it gave us a bit of refreshment in the Call of Duty era. So we had nice Cold War guns in this, but the multiplayer lacked. I don't know, one of the heads who made Black Ops didn't like the sniping community at all, and went so far to make it so you had to ADS for a certain amount of time before shooting a sniper, so you couldn't quickscope in this game. So that killed the multiplayer, to be honest. I didn't play much of the multiplayer. I just went back to Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, to be honest, when this game got released. Or I played the zombies, which was fantastic. Okay, and now we get to the campaign. The campaign in Black Ops is fucking amazing as well. The Modern Warfare franchise and the Black Ops have the best campaigns, undoubtedly. The Black Ops campaign was insane. You got Frank Woods. You got... I can't think. You're going to hate me now. I'm sorry, I can't think of names off the top of my head. I've been rambling for ages. But Black Ops, solid game. But the only two solid things were the campaign and the zombies, which was good, but I would like to see a good multiplayer. So that for that reason, it's in S tier, which is still really good in my opinion. Now, the next game to be added to the franchise is very, very, very hated for some reason. Personally, I like MW3, so I'm going to give it an S tier. Now you're going to be like, you're giving it S tier, same as Black Ops. Black Ops is amazing. Black Ops is brilliant. No questions asked. MW3 is a good game. People didn't like it. I don't know why. The multiplayer was very good. I don't care what you say. Had some nice guns in there, new guns in there. But the only reason people didn't like the multiplayer was because the ACR was very overpowered and it wasn't well balanced actually. But I still really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the campaign too. The campaign was very good. People say it wasn't as good as MW2's. Okay, the ending of it is a bit anticlimactic, but you still get to wrap some dude, what's his name? Makarov's head around a fucking steel rope and fucking hang him through a massive glass building, and then you smoke a cigar on a thing as price. It's good. I like MW3's campaign. Personally, I think it's really good. The multiplayer's a bit naff. The multiplayer isn't on the same level as Modern Warfare 2 or even Black Ops 2, but that combined with the Spec Ops mode, which now added survival, missions, and some target practice. Obviously, the target practice one's a bit dead. The missions were very good. There was even this special challenge mission that was ridiculously hard for the really experienced players. I've never completed it, but if you have, tell me in the comments below. But, yeah, and then there was survival. Survival was like Modern Warfare's version of zombies. It wasn't as good, but I still enjoyed it. I put many hours into it. Obviously, it wasn't as loved, but you had all the multiplayer maps you could choose from. Terminal, Resistance. You could choose all these maps to play on. They were from the multiplayer, so it was a bit shit, but I still thought it was good. And that combined with the shit multiplayer, well, it wasn't shit multiplayer. It was alright multiplayer. It was a decent multiplayer at that. Decent multiplayer, semi-decent third mode comes together to make 2 good modes in it, ish. And the campaign, flawless. Not flawless, but campaign was very good. So for that reason, it's getting the S tier. A lot of explanation for that one, I know. But the next one, Black Ops 2, I don't know. It's getting elite. It's getting elite. Black Ops 2, one of the best games of all time. In my opinion, one of the best zombies of all time. And you know that goes a long way in my opinion of things. So, very good game. Had some of the best maps of all time for zombies. Mob of the Dead, Origins, very good maps. Obviously, it had Transit, which was shit, and Die Rise, which I'm not even going to talk about because I fucking hate it. But it did have very good maps, along with a solid multiplayer. The multiplayer in this was fucking banging. Literally had the best balance of snipers, best balance of guns since MW2, in my opinion. Obviously, in MW2, the UMP was very overpowered, but snipers countered it, kind of. In Black Ops 2, they did a similar thing where the AN-94 was a bit overpowered. They still nerfed it. It was still good. So then, obviously, snipers could counter that because fast sniping and stuff. It was a very good multiplayer. It also added diamond camos. The previous games only had gold ones, and I really liked the diamond camos, so I thought I'd chuck that in. The campaign for Black Ops 2, very good. Expanded on the Black Ops campaign very well. Going from futuristic back to Cold War, back to futuristic. I kind of liked it. I didn't like the futuristic side of it. I thought that was complete dog shit. But I did like the old stuff, the Cold War side of the campaign. Personally, I don't think the campaign was as strong as Black Ops or any of these games. But still, very good campaign. Very, very good multiplayer. Probably the best multiplayer, one of the best multiplayers. And one of the best zombies. So for that reason, elite status. Now, the next game in the series is Call of Duty Ghosts, and it goes into the D. The only good thing about this game, in my opinion, was the campaign and Extinction, and they still weren't that good. The multiplayer sucked ass, so it's going in the D. It's going to take the D, basically. The next game in the franchise, Advanced Warfare. Exo Movement, everyone asked for it. It was like, oh, Exo Movement, Exo Movement. Fucking shit idea, to be honest. Didn't work well. People jumping on my head. Bang, bang, I'm dead. Fucking bullshit. The zombies wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. Actually, I can't give this the same rating as fucking... Yeah, I can. The multiplayer was alright. I didn't like the jumpy, bang, bang in the head. It added fucking loot boxes. Fucking loot boxes were added in this game, so I fucking hate it for that as well. You know what? Fuck it, it's going in the D. It added loot boxes. That's what it innovated. Fucking loot boxes and jumpy boys. So fuck Advanced Warfare. Shit game. But the campaign was meh. The campaigns just slowly declined and got worse and worse and worse and worse. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't enjoy that game. It's between a C and a D. Probably gonna take the D actually. The next game in the franchise, I think, was either Infinite Warfare. No, I think that was 2014. I think so. I think it's Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3. Is it a B or is it an A? Is it a B or is it an A? I'm not sure if it's a B or an A. You know what? I'm going to give it an A. No, I'm not. I can't give it an A. I'll give it a B. Zombies carried this fucking game. The only good thing about this game is the zombies. The multiplayer, while it was better than Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, it's still jumpy, shooty. Actually, the multiplayer's alright. Okay, so it's an A tier. I'm sorry. I'm fucking confusing you all. The multiplayer was mediocre. It was the best one, in my opinion, on the next gen of consoles, or the PS4 and Xbox One, because it's not next gen anymore, it's like old gen, but you know what I mean. Had the best multiplayer on that, in my opinion, except for the new Modern Warfare, but we won't go into that yet. The zombies carried this game. The only thing I remember about the campaign is Trains Go Boom. I didn't even fucking remember that. Someone told me about it, and I was fucking clueless, and then they had to remind me that Train Goes Boom. That's the only good thing about the campaign. The campaign's dog shit. The multiplayer, it's worse than MW3's, and the zombies, fantastic, but it's not as good as Black Ops and Black Ops 2's. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's alright. It's an A tier. Next game was Infinite Warfare. Now, Infinite Warfare's going straight B. The campaign... the campaign was bad. The campaign was bad. Let's just leave it at that. The multiplayer, I feel, is slightly worse than Black Ops 3's, but still is decent. I can play it. I put a few hours into it. I bought this on release. And I did put a few hours into it. The zombies, the first zombies map, fucking amazing. I loved Zombies in Spaceland. One of my favourite non-Treyarch zombies experiences. Fantastic. The multiplayer was good, but the other zombies maps just slowly got shitter and shitter. And I didn't buy any DLC. I played Raven in the Redwoods, didn't really enjoy it. I played it off my mate Jay, what a lad. But I didn't really play it much. I only ever played the first map and I thought that was fantastic. But apart from that, not very good. But still had the Call of Duty formula. World War II. C. Fucking disappointment. This game is a disappointment and a disgrace. Do you know why? Okay, number one. The campaign, as many people go, the campaign's good. My opinion is that it was overfilled. It felt like a film. You're going into D-Day and you go from cutscene to cutscene to cutscene to cutscene where you're not being shot at. Now, if I take this back to Medal of Honor. I know many of you haven't played Medal of Honor, but there was this Medal of Honor game, I can't remember what it's called, I think it's Frontlines or something, where you go into D-Day, and me and my friend Ewan once tried to play this fucking game. We couldn't get off the fucking beach in D-Day, and we were playing on the easiest difficulty, we couldn't do it. It was so hard. World War II's too easy. It's just too easy, I don't enjoy it. Zombies mode, the first map, I actually enjoyed, and I've sunk a few hours into it with my friends, but it's just rehashed shit. The zombies, I don't like the big flamethrower boys. They don't make much sense. They're just shitty bosses that don't really do much. The Tesla gun's just a wonder-waff, and then you can get elemental upgrades for it that don't do much. Although I haven't actually done them. I've seen people use them, but I didn't think it was that good or worth even trying to upgrade. But the first map on the zombies was worse than Infinite Warfare's, but it was alright. And the multiplayer, oh my god, shit! So we asked for a back to old Call of Duty, what's it called, feel to a game. The multiplayer sucked. It didn't give us great customization over our weapons, which was shit. We want customization, Treyarch. Well, it's not Treyarch, it's Activision, but we want customization on our guns. We got like one attachment, so that took us back all the way to Call of Duty 4. So it took us back a good 6 games, maybe, I can't count, but a lot of games. It just went back. It didn't innovate. It went backwards. So the multiplayer wasn't good, and it fucking rewarded sitting in a corner with a shotgun. The shotguns were overpowered. The Kar 98K was very good in it, so that's why it's not in D tier. And the zombies was meh, so that's why it's a C tier. It's an alright game, but a shadow of his former self, Call of Duty, just went downhill here. Black Ops 4, I'm gonna give this a B tier. Now hear me out. I didn't even play the campaign. I don't even think there is a campaign for this, is there? I don't think there is. I think it was just Blackout, which was a fucking mistake. It's just shit. The multiplayer, again, pretty shit. Not well balanced. And the specialists I didn't really enjoy because they felt really lackluster and basic, basically. I didn't really enjoy using them at all. I felt like they just took away from the game more than give to the game. Whereas in Black Ops 3, the specialists were just like a bit extra score streak, but in Black Ops 4, they didn't really innovate much. And the stim system, I kind of get why that was introduced into the multiplayer to give you health. I didn't really enjoy that either. So I didn't really like the multiplayer that much. And it was pay to win. It was very pay to win. Some of these games have been very pay to win, but Black Ops 4 is the most pay to win. So I don't even know. A few months ago, me and my friends were all playing it. For some reason, we all had it, so we were all playing it because it's the only COD we all had. And we were sniping on it. And my friend Josh literally bought the Locust, because the Locust is a Black Ops 3 gun, but you can buy it in Black Ops 3. So he was using the Locust, and we were all using the shitty snipers from Black Ops 4. And he was smashing us. So then I just put money into the game. I was like, fuck it. I'm putting £2 into the game. I'm getting this sniper. Got the Locust, trashed him every game. He started rage quitting. Went fucking ballistic because I was dominating him. But it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be pay to win. It shouldn't be. So for that reason, it's a B tier. The zombies in Black Ops 4... It's shit. It's shit. The only two maps that I actually like are 9 and Classified. Classified is my favourite map on Black Ops 4. 9 is decent. 9 is not brilliant by no stretch of the imagination. But I think Classified is very good, actually, to be fair. I like Classified. I like the little challenges you get as well. I feel like they're quite cool. But yeah, for that reason, it's a B tier. Now, the only Call of Duty that I haven't got on this list, that I can't for some reason add to it, is Modern Warfare 19. Or Modern Warfare 2019, or whatever you want to call it. My opinion, the multiplayer and the gun mechanics most of all, have improved drastically. It feels like the past few games, all of the Infinite Warfare shitty games, all the guns feel like toy guns. Even Black Ops 3, the guns feel like toy guns. And then in this new game, they brought it back and they don't feel like toy guns anymore. They feel like real guns. The gun sounds are authentic. And the customization is fantastic. You can choose 5 different attachments, which is improvement. It's not taking a step back, it's taking a step forward. And that's what I really like about it. And I really appreciate. I really do like the new Call of Duty. Obviously, it only has that and the campaign. I haven't played the campaign, so I can't judge on that. But I've heard it's decent. It's obviously better than Black Ops 4's. I mean, World War 2's I hate. So for that reason, if I had it, I would probably put it maybe A. No, I'd put it A tier for sure. So that kind of concludes our list of Call of Duties. If you haven't played any of the top 4, I recommend you do so. But, I mean, I don't know, man. If you've watched this far into the video, better make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching to the end, boys.